So there's a ton of legendary weapons in Fallout 76, and very soon I'll be doing a top 10 or top 5 best overall weapons in the game. That of course will be covering a lot of the different weapons that drop from legendary enemies and stuff like that, but in this video I wanted to cover one weapon in particular, and that is the 2-shot auto grenade launcher. Now the version that I got in this video also comes with plus 50% limb damage, which is a good bonus. And the best part about this is I'm going to be giving this away to one of you guys. Now I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, as I do know there is differences between the console version and the PC version and stuff like that, so do stay tuned till the end. But I also want to show you guys how I got this weapon, how effective it is, and also a few tips as well throughout. So going back to the weapon here, this is a 2-shot auto grenade launcher, and as the name of the weapon suggests, it's an auto grenade launcher that shoots out 2 40mm grenades for the price of one. And you guys can imagine just from the name of the weapon how truly powerful this thing actually is, especially when you have your demolition expert part card maxed all the way out, so it gives you that plus 100% explosive damage. And then you have other part cards like grenadier that you can use on top of that, which increases the blast radius of your explosives as well. And pretty much this thing destroys everything in the game apart from the Scorch Beast Queen in seconds. You can see here from the gameplay, I'll show different aspects of gameplay as well, so you can see it for instance against high level death claws. They're pretty much gone in seconds when using this. You have the nuke zones as well, I use this quite often where it just melts everything in there. Same thing for the Mylite Queen as well, it would take her down pretty fast. And again, going back to the Scorch Beast Queen, that's about the only thing in the game that can really tank this weapon. But I mean, come on, that's the Scorch Beast Queen. She can tank most of the weapons in this game. Of course, there is several ways that you can take her down, and there is several weapons that are really good for her. But overall, this weapon is great. And the main reason why I wanted to make this today was to kind of shine a bit of light on the weapon. Oftentimes people do overlook weapons like this, and through my experience using it, it's definitely a weapon that you guys should be on the lookout for. One quick tip that I do want to add is if you ever find weapons that are level 2 to 3 stars, always check out and inspect them, because oftentimes you can find legendary effects that are hidden in the weapon's description. I have no doubt that tons of you guys out there, including myself when I didn't know about this, have probably missed out on a few really powerful weapons because of that. And it's just something that everybody should know if you are, trying to collect legendary weapons out there. Anyway, now let's talk about how I managed to get this weapon. And as probably a lot of you guessed, I managed to get this through farming the nuke zones. In particular, this is something I've talked about a lot, farming the White Spring Golf Club and the White Spring Resort when it has been nuked. Now this location has been nerfed a little bit with the recent update in terms of how many enemies can spawn here, but I've been farming this location a lot. This is where I managed to find this weapon on one of the legendaries that spawn there, and this is how I found most of my good legendary weapons in the game. I've had this weapon for a little while now. You guys have probably seen some parts of gameplay of this in some of my previous videos. And ever since then, I've been finding some crazy weapons. I have some of the best weapons in the game at this point because of this location. And that's the main reason why I'm giving away this weapon to you guys today as well. I wanted to kind of wait until I had a lot more good weapons in my inventory before I gave it away. And I'll be doing this quite often. As long as I have some really good weapons in my inventory, I don't really mind giving away one of them to some of you guys. Again, just as long as I have stuff that is really powerful and can kill a lot of the enemies in the game, I don't really mind doing that. And the same as well, if I'm farming and I get the same weapon, then I can give that away to you guys as well. But anyway, you now know how I got this weapon, and I do want to give one final tip in terms of farming the nuke zones efficiently. And basically every single week the nuke codes reset, and oftentimes when they reset, you'll always find people, and to those people out there, you guys are legends for doing this, but you'll always find people that will decrypt those nuke codes and then put those decrypted nuke codes on places like the Fallout 76 Reddit, or even Twitter and Google. You can find them sometimes. And as long as you know what the decrypted nuke codes are for that week, all you have to do at that point is get a nuclear keycard, and if you've launched nukes before, you'll know how to do that efficiently already. But all you have to do is get the nuclear key card, then go down into the nuke silo, clear out all of the enemies, and launch the nuke. And this cuts a huge chunk of the nuke launching process out of it for you. You know, that time that you would spend decrypting the nuke codes every single time. Again, as long as you know what the nuke codes are, you are good to go down there and launch the nuke itself. Now, another thing that I do suggest is that you don't launch too many nukes on the same server. I've had it way too many times where, you know, the server's crashed when I've just launched a nuke, and that has been a real pain when that does happen, because then you have to do the whole thing again of going down there. And, you know, again, as you're doing this and as you're farming, you'll just kind of learn how to run through these a lot quicker. But anyway, that is pretty much it for the main portion of the video, and now I want to talk about the giveaway. So again, I'm going to be giving this weapon away to one of you guys. Now, I do know that this is currently for the PC only. This is where I got the weapon on. I am playing through the PlayStation and Xbox versions now as well, so I can do this in the future for the consoles. But on top of that, because I can't give this away to an Xbox or PlayStation 4 user, I'm also going to be doing a $100 giveaway over on my Facebook as well. And that'll be for absolutely anybody to win. So if you're an Xbox or PlayStation user, you can get your hands on the $100 gift card. And of course, for PC users as well, on top of that, you also have a chance of winning this weapon. All you have to do is go over to my brand new Facebook page and drop a like on it. That is it. We'll be choosing 2 different winners. One for the weapon, one for the money. This giveaway will end in 1 week's time from when this video does drop, and all of the links to that will be in the description below. Of course, for the weapon giveaway, once you are chosen, I will add you on the PC version of the game. We'll meet up in game and then I'll drop the weapon for you. And in terms of the $100 giveaway, we can do that in any way that you like for the winner. We can do it on PayPal. I could buy you gift cards for the platform of your choice, or whichever way that, you know, you want to do it when you win. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. If you do want to see more weapon giveaways and more weapon showcases like this, be sure to leave a like down below. It's always greatly appreciated on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I will catch you all in the next video.